What's up, bitches? This is going to be a an actual short half-hour stream, maybe even less, depending on if I get anybody in my chat to have a conversation with me. But there is one thing though that I do want to go ahead and talk about. Okay, I see that Thrashman in another goddamn video, so I'm definitely gonna have to watch that later. Um, in conjunction, as the title says, the issue. There are many issues right now that are plaguing the industry. And Jesus Christ. And the biggest issue that I think a lot of people are ignoring is where did these issues originate from, and why is the industry going the direction that we're going? Now, I don't have a definitive answer. We can automatically assume that, fucking the way the quality of AAA and how big and expensive their games have gotten and how developers want more control. The actual aspect about developers wanting more control is definitely 100% of an actual thing. I mean, for fuck's sakes, even with Andrew Wilson, or Andrew Wilkins, what the fuck his name is there from EA, fucking actually came out and made a statement talking about how he doesn't want people to legit own their games anymore. You know what I mean? Hence the reason why, digital is a big thing, and why people are really pushing digital, or streaming is going to be a big thing. That kind of stuff like that. But at the same time, the more I sat back and I thought about some shit, and it's like, wait a minute. Like, we complain about, the streaming services and shit like that. We complain like, oh yeah, streaming, like, you don't own anything, you don't own your games, and blah, 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 blah. But you don't own your shit either, too, as well, when you buy your games digitally. Like, and pretty much basically all streaming technically is just going to be an extension to that. Because when you look at it from that perspective, right, like, streaming is something that we all don't want. I don't want it. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't want it to be a mainstream thing, or even, like, better, to take over the entire industry, like, in the foreseeable future and whatnot. I don't think streaming has anything to really to do with the aspect of developers wanting more control over their shit, because if they want more control, then they would stop fucking releasing physical copies and make you fucking go digital, and that's it. Because digital, you don't own anything. You know what I mean? So I don't think streaming has anything to do with the fact of them wanting more control. I think streaming is just something that they see as a future fucking endeavor, which I don't really quite understand. Because, like, how is the profitability going to be there? You know what I mean? Like, how is Stadia, like, or how are developers that are actually putting games, let's say if Stadia starts putting games up there, or Stadia does have a company that that's actually going to be developing games exclusively for Stadia. How is that company going to make any money off of streaming? Like, outside from just basically buying a goddamn fucking a month out of it, or 3 months, or a year of Stadia? Like, how is that going to happen? No one ever questions that. You know what I mean? Like how much money does Sony get for fucking PS Now? How much money does Microsoft get for Game Pass? How much money does Netflix fucking make? You know what I mean? Because I keep hearing that Netflix is in the fucking red when it comes to, like, fucking their services and shit, but yet they still manage to make fucking, original shows and original movies and shit like that, which kind of baffles me a little bit. And here's the thing, right? The thing of it is, streaming, however, though, is they can actually make a shit ton of money off of fucking based on user engagement, which is kind of something that Microsoft has been kind of hinting at for a while, that we just basically looked over and laughed at, but not really fully understanding as to why fucking Microsoft is actually going in that sub-direction, right? I personally believe that Microsoft themselves, those chintzy fucking cocksuckers, the reason why they are doing that engagement and all that shit like that is because eventually they are going to be crafting something that I firmly believe that a lot of the people are getting actually terrified and scared about, which is exactly what Google fucking is doing right now with their that Google Play shit that they have going on. where developers actually get paid based on engagement numbers and not how many people download their game. Which to me I think is fucking hilarious. But going back to the original thing that I was saying at the very beginning of fucking when I started this live stream is where did all these problems originate from, and how do these problems originate from what they were into what they are now? That's the ultimate question, right? And to be fair, when it comes to a lot of this shit, we have to look back at something that most people tend to often never ever do, and that is fucking look back at what happened in a previous generation, and that being last gen. Last gen, believe it or not, even though people swear up and down the last generation was such an amazing generation, last generation was just as bad of an actual cesspool to what this generation is today. And the main reason why I'm saying that is because last generation, there's always got to be a start as to where fuckery can actually entail, right? And here's the thing. A lot of the actual problems that people are having with video games nowadays, outside from the actual aspect of games becoming more smaller than ever, originated fucking last gen. Do you think those memes started this generation, and those little hot hamburger fucking memes where it shows like what you actually get and what the actual condiments are for DLC? That started fucking last gen. Games, this is nothing new. A lot of developers midway through last generation found ways to keep content out of the equation. That's why Call of Duty got fucking hated on and shat on so goddamn badly. That's why online passes was a thing that everybody fucking hated. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these problems stemmed from last generation. Yeah, they've gotten worse today as far as the way modern gaming goes, but a lot of these issues are not just caused by whatever. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's pretty fucking disgusting in my opinion. But I mean, like, people act like microtransactions and loot boxes started this gen. I think a lot of people tend to ignore the fact that a lot of that stuff technically started last gen. Loot boxes didn't really take off until fucking Overwatch came out. But let's not pretend that PC didn't have fucking loot boxes before in the past when it comes to those free-to-play and like MMOs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Not to the point where it's egregious, but to the point where, like, just the actual functionality or the mechanic itself was there. But microtransactions just in general started last year. I mean, for fuck's sakes, like how many people bitched about fucking Dead Space 3? You know what I mean? Like, so, like, that's the thing that people ignore. They want to think that this generation is so god-awful, but yet all this shit stemmed from last gen, and, like, there's nothing new except outside of these developers being a lot more egregious with these antics, man. But anyways, what up, chat? What up, Bad? What up there, Rich? What up there, fucking Enzo? What's up, Jamal? What's up, players? But neither is the Game Pass model. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying, dude. That pay based on engagement doesn't even make it an economy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, it's the same with, like, okay, when we buy microtransactions, right? Like, there is absolutely zero value in what you are buying with microtransactions. There is no value on that. You can't touch it. You can't physically play with it. You can't physically own it. None of that shit. Like, that, it's basically you are wasting money on a fucking fairy tale fucking lie. You're wasting money on fucking currency that doesn't even exist in the real world. The only reason why people would actually like deny that whole entire thing that on what I just said is because they're going to look at it from the perspective like, hey, I do see value in this because not many people have this outfit, or not many people have this skin, or not many people have whatever you want to call it. And if they're only doing it from a visual narrative, which 90% of the people that you're going to fucking actually play the game with are not going to give a fuck, you know what I mean? Fucking, like, it's such a stupid ass fucking scheme, dude. Oh yeah, because think about it, they're gonna fucking make more money out of you. Think about it like this, there, Rich. Right? And I know I've actually gotten a lot of heat for this, but when you really ponder and think about it, right? Square Enix right now is scamming everybody when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake. And so many people don't even realize it, my guy. Okay, so they decided to split that game up, right? They split it up into two parts. It was supposed to be episodic, but they just decided to split up into two parts. Now, they did this shit fucking with the original game, but except that the whole entire game was in one package. You just had to play it on multiple discs. Why is that an issue now? Right? I understand they're adding more content and new content. I get that. But you don't have to split your game into two parts to make $120 off every single Final Fantasy fan out there. And when you actually think about it, here's the thing. If Final Fantasy VII was not a big ass massive fucking game and it was just like a remake, say like what Shadow of the Colossus is, they would have never split that game into two parts. They would have completed the game and they would have just put it on two discs and then sold you the game for fucking $80 or $70 or $60 or whatever the fuck it is in your currency. They're doing this shit because they know damn well there's going to be a lot of people out there that dick ride the fuck out of this game, and for good reasons. Me personally, I don't care for Final Fantasy VII, but still I can't deny on how the impact of that game actually had. But now people are getting suckered in because now they're going to have to buy a game technically twice for the same fucking price value. That's ridiculous, man. Now people can tell me like, oh, well, we don't know if part 2 is going to be the same price. I'm pretty sure in this goddamn modern industry, dude, man, part 2 is gonna be a full-fledged fucking retail price game. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude, that people are gonna pay $120 for that shit. Like, come on, man. Yeah, but here's the thing, though, fucking Rich, though, man. Why do people, like, so that's the thing. A lot of people have this mentality that every game has to be this big, big fucking budget game, dude. But yet, when the more you ask, the less game you're fucking getting. That's the irony in it. That's the beauty thing about it. The more you demand for these games to be more graphic intense and whatever the case would be, so the budget is fucking a lot more bigger, you're getting less content for what you're actually fucking buying yourself into. It's been like that now for this literally the entire generation so far. And it technically started halfway through last gen. Like, come on, man. What about in fighting games? What about DLC in fighting games? Oh, even that's gotten worse now. Even that's gotten worse when you gotta buy fucking... Look at what Capcom did with fucking Street Fighter V. Once, I think it was when Season 2 ended or some shit, they nerfed the fuck out of fight money. So it made it more grindier for you to fucking actually fucking get actual fight money, man, in order to buy characters out, because they wanted fucking to actually force people to buy the actual characters individually or with the character season pass. You know what I mean? It's all about fucking... See, that's the thing. These developers don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a shit about you. Because if they did, they wouldn't fuck you like a goddamn fucking saucer fish, bro. They would not fuck you over in any shape, way, or form. But look how many of these devs are doing it, bro. It's so fucking sad to see, man. It really is fucking sad to see. But, like, you know how a lot of people sit there and say that Game Pass was started because Xbox gamers don't buy games? What sense does that make when you come out with a service that is not correcting that problem? You see what I mean? Like, why would Microsoft release a fucking service to encourage that? It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that it's not true, because obviously it is true. They don't buy their shit. But I'm pretty sure Game Pass was not invented because of that reason, because it doesn't make sense. PS Now. PS Now was there as Sony's fucking scapegoat, right? Or not, I don't like saying a scapegoat, that's kind of ignorant. Sony's PS Now was there to influence in the aspect of that they couldn't actually have proper backwards compatibility, right? They had to do it through a streaming service due to the fact that the PS4 was incompatible with the actual PS3 hardware. Makes sense. You know what I mean? I get that whole entire aspect, right? Then all of a sudden, now when it comes to next generation, Sony says that they want to have, oh yeah, backwards compatibility all across the board. So wait, you're telling me that now you figured out the technology to put in your home console now to allow PS3 backwards compatibility, but you couldn't do it with the PS fucking 4? Are you kidding me? No, I'm good. Oh, believe me, I know that fucking Players United. But here's the thing, right? When Final Fantasy fucking like when Final Fantasy 10 came out, 10-2, while it was an add-on, it wasn't really technically a sequel or fucking or whatever the case may be. But you don't have to play that game. That's the difference, right? There's a lot of people out there that never touched X2. They don't have to play that shit in order to get the full-on story, right? Final Fantasy 13, yeah, if you play Final Fantasy 13, do you have to play fucking 13-2 and Lightning Returns in order to get the full-on narrative story? Yeah, but everybody hated 13. But the difference is though is that you don't have to play them at all in order to get the full-on story. The difference here is players is that Final Fantasy 7 is one fucking game. And they're splitting a game that should be an entire like in its complete fucking form. They're selling two parts of that to players. That's more fucked up than what fucking 13 fucking did and what fucking Final Fantasy X fucking did. That's way worse, bro. Way worse. Shut your fucking mouth, Beavis. I know Final Fantasy fucking 50 had a ton of DLC, man. And yes, Final Fantasy 13 was bad. What do you bet the PS5 backwards compatibility IDs the disc that streams the game from PS Now? Ooh, fuck. That's a possibility, but I don't know. Those patents that have been floating around for a while about backwards compatibility on the PS5 definitely seem to be a little bit more interesting. Fuck off, Heartbird. Fuck! There we go. Now I feel better. Are they adding new voice acting and scenes to Final Fantasy VII fucking though through expanding fucking Midgar? They are, but here's the thing though, right? And this is the whole entire point. Like, I don't care what they're adding. The fact of the matter is that they're splitting the game up into two big ass parts. Why can't they just put it on two discs and call it a day? Last of Us is going to be on two discs. Nobody seems to give a fuck about that. Shit, the original game was on fucking four discs. They're doing it because they can make more money off the fans for doing that way. That's why they're doing it that way. And I hate saying that. But they could easily put that on two fucking discs if they wanted to, man. But no, they don't want to. Because they want to spend more money on adding more shit. So that way fans will be like, oh, sweet, cool. I'll fucking buy the first part. And then I'll drop another 100. Then I'll drop another $60 on that. How much do you want to bet that when the second part comes out, there's going to be a collector's edition to that shit too? Fuck. Like PS5 discs, can just be a one-time installation per console. If they do that, then that is some fuckery when it comes to DRM right there. But that could be. That could be. I don't know. All I'm saying is that fucking to me, it's a little fucked up, man. That they have to split that shit up. Now, if they don't charge people the full price for like however many episodes they come out with and shit like that, then whatever. Fucking then my point is irrelevant. But if they charge you full fucking price for that shit, no. They got you guys by the fucking leash, bro. No, I'm not telling people or encouraging people to not get Final Fantasy VII. I'm just telling you exactly what I firmly believe Square Enix's agenda is towards that game. Like, it just makes too much fucking sense, man. Like, how are you going to make a remake, right? When you have a humongous fan base out there that's been demanding that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, man. Now, of course, people are going to tell me that I'm theorizing or that I'm speculating or that I'm just talking out my fucking ass. But you'll see what I mean when the time comes. Because if they do charge fucking $60 for each episode, have fun with that. I'm going to be that smart consumer, right? Where I'm going to sit and wait for that game to actually get a fucking completed version, the whole entire game, fucking whatever the case may be, and I can buy it out that way. That's what I'm going to do. Because I'm in no rush to play Final Fantasy VII. I'm definitely in no rush to play 7. Now, if it was 8, it would have been a day one buy. It would have been a day one buy, and that would have been a perfect fucking birthday gift. But no, Square Enix has to make the remake to 7. I get it why they're doing that. Don't get me wrong. I get it why they're making the remake 7. But did you really have to drop that turd fucking the day before my fucking birthday, Square Enix? Fuck off, dude. That's insulting. It's like, man, part 1 and part 2 for Final Fantasy is going to be like 40 hours each part, bro. Okay. Divinity Original Sin, I can get 80 hours per one playthrough. What the fuck is your point? And it's a deeper RPG on top of that, but hey, nobody wants fucking complexity in video games anymore. GTA 6 will be episodic and have 3 parts. Each of them will be priced at $60. LOL, I called it now. Yeah, I'm surprised developers don't really actually take advantage of shit like that, dude. Like, I really fucking. Oh, I know it does, Jemai. It definitely looks like a good game, period. But I'm just letting people know that Final Fantasy VII is, like, to me, my least favorite in the series. Like, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't touch fucking the story of 8, and especially doesn't touch the story of fucking 6. Like, Sephiroth will never, ever fucking be as good as Kefka, man. I'm sorry. That's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Sephiroth is a fucking bitch compared to fucking Kefka. And Cloud? Don't even get me going on him. Set that up. Ah, fuck. Like I said, I'll get the remake, but I'll wait until the whole entire game is actually out, and then I'll fucking buy it, because I'm not gonna waste my money on fucking buying it. Then I have to wait 2 years for the next part to come out, or a year for the next part to come out in order to finish the fucking story. Fuck off. That game can suck my dick. Speaking of sucking dick, Ghost Recon, the game that I was laughing my ass off at people for buying yesterday, and I'm still am going to be laughing my ass off at people playing that fucking ungodly, tainted fucking anal grease. Fucking have fun with that. Seriously. Seriously, because what you are actually getting from Ubisoft is no longer quality. See, here's how I look at things, man. AAA, the third party AAA industry, dude, is pretty much basically now what I would easily call budget. Is equivalent to a budget game. A game that is literally shit, but incomplete. Even actually, never mind. I'm insulting budget games. I apologize for that. I would definitely say that the majority of third party AAA games now are essentially the gutter trash, like gutter trash crap. Like, if you want to talk about actual fodder there, Rich, you might want to look at some of the games that you're fucking playing, my guy. You might want to seriously look and take a rain check on fucking what you say about Game Pass, bro. Like, real talk, because a lot of the third party shit, fucking that you're playing right now, dude, is pretty fucking mediocre. Oh, but Random Metacritic says otherwise, my guy. I love how everybody fucking made a big ordeal about how well God of War fucking, reviewed, right? All of a sudden now Metacritic scores don't matter. You ever notice that? Because I remember that day like it was fucking yesterday when God of War reviews came out. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking shit about God of War, and I wouldn't dare do that. I'm talking about the actual subject at hand and related to Metacritic. I love the fact that when God of War fucking came out, everybody was dick riding that 94 on Metacritic, right? Everybody was. These same people now are sitting there saying that Metacritic is irrelevant. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Dude, I don't give a fuck about the Final Fantasy VII fan tards, man. Shit. I have to sit there and literally bitch smack the fuck out of every Resident Evil fan for being so fucking arrogant and stupid, man. I can do the same thing for Final Fantasy as well. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Western AAA wait until clearance sale. Yeah. Yeah. But a lot of these games aren't even worth it, man, when they're actually on clearance, my guy. A lot of them are not worth it. I'm with you on that there, Jemiah. I wish they would do a remake to Final Fantasy VIII, bro. I really wish they would. Oh, no, it is great for trolling. Absolutely. Absolutely. But as a main thing to take serious, man, fuck out of here, dude. Because everybody looks at the average, the overall Metacritic score, but don't look at, like, what the actual individual reviewers give. You know what I mean? Resident Evil 2 remake wasn't a remake. Yo, I've actually had people tell me that. Like, I've actually, like, I still have that Resident Evil video fucking on my channel. I probably still get comments to this day, but I don't even look at the comments for that video anymore. Because I know it's just a lot of people that are just fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, there's so many double standards and hypocritical things that a lot of people say. Like, a lot of people that I know that will sit there and say a lot of hypocritical shit. Yeah, I have my moments sometimes, but at least I'm fucking openly honest about it, though. But at the same time, like, you got a lot of people out there that will legit, like, 1 minute praise Metacritic and then the next minute fucking say it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? Like, or you'll have one person say, like, fucking, AAA is this and that, or this game is so good, and then, like, flip flop fucking, like, 2 days later after playing the game. I'm like, man. You gotta love this shit, dude. You gotta love this fucking gaming community, man. At least Dragon Quest isn't getting slapped around, fucking, and you have to slap me also. That's the thing, though. They're fucking, outside from the Switch version, selling perfectly fine, man. I mean, how many copies did the PS4 fucking sell? And that's another thing, too. It's like fucking, back in my day when I was a kid, man, fucking, we never talked about numbers. We never talked about fucking, about how many sales were fucking, or how many consoles the SNES sold more than Sega. We never talked about any of that shit. Why? Because we didn't give a fuck about any of that crap. We cared about what games were coming out and what games that we had plans on buying so that we can go to each other's fucking houses and play all these games and shit. That's what it was like. Now it's like everybody wants to see some form of numbers. They want to see how a game scores. They want to see this. They want to see that. Well, you got motherfuckers out here crying about Sean Layden leaving Sony. Jesus fucking Christ, my guy. Gamers are so sad. So sad. Oh my god, my senpai is leaving! Let me go to Twitter and rage and tag 40 people in here so I can actually get noticed. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Meanwhile, I'm out here showing you guys what true greatness actually is. And these are the games that you guys are fucking literally shitting on. But yet playing games like Breakpoint or playing games like fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Are you fucking kidding me? The Sony fucking pony stables, man. Goddamn. Super Mario Odyssey doesn't feel like a proper Mario game. Its fucking graphics and level design are bad. Graphic wise, no. Level design, that's debatable. The PS4 version didn't sell in Japan because they either bought the 3DS version or they decided to wait for the Switch version. Then a lot of people in the West waited for the Switch version too as well. Funny how that works. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. No, to be honest, when a game is covered in shit, I hardly regard it fucking as great. But how do you know when a game is covered in shit if you don't even know what the fucking hell the goddamn game is, Beavis? And you're only like looking at like, not saying you, but I'm giving you an example. Like I've seen people literally fucking don't even know what the fuck a game is. They show one screenshot and they automatically call it dog shit without even understanding or even knowing what the fucking goddamn genre is or how the game plays. Like when I see people like that, like, man, I swear, if I actually had like a little black book, man, oh man, the things I would do. Give me the goddamn book from Death Note. I'll have fun with that any day of the week, let me tell you. You know exactly what the fuck I said. It's debatable, bitch. Fuck. How are the graphics bad for a Mario game when a Mario game is supposed to look like that? I don't understand that. I don't understand your analogy, like your analysis of that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, that's the way it should be, Jemiah. But there's a lot of people out there that apparently get upset, man, for fucking either myself or other people playing games that they never heard of before. And it's like, wait, am I not doing something better than what you're doing? No. Actually, yes, I am. Like I said, people don't really know what trash is at all, fucking period, unless they realize the games that they actually are playing themselves are actually the definition of what trash is. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people fucking claim they know what garbage is, man. Trust me, you don't. If you've never played fucking Life of Black Tiger, you truly do not know what garbage is. You truly do not know what trash is. It's supposed to look like that, though, Rich, man. Looks like a mobile game art style wise. No, it doesn't look like a mobile fucking game. See, here's the problem, right? This is another slander fucking excuse that I've been seeing a lot of people use. Therefore, and there's a simple logical reason behind it. Whenever I hear people fucking use the bullshit fucking excuse, and I'm like, oh, this game can like, this game looks like a mobile game. It's like, how does a game look like a mobile game? And like, people don't even explain it to me. But the thing of it is, here's the problem, is that the way phones are progressively getting better every 6 months, yeah, a game like that could easily run on a fucking phone. Hell, we're going to be getting to the point soon where God of War can actually run on the fucking phone natively, man. Are we now going to sit there and say, oh, PlayStation games look like fucking mobile games then? Fuck off, man. Come on. Think, dude. Use your fucking head. Any game that has color. I always see people bitch about that. Oh, it's got color. It looks like a mobile game. Are you fucking stupid? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, shit. Bad latency, yeah. But no, the first thing they have to come into their fucking goddamn tiny brains, man, is that it looks like a fucking mobile game. Come on, man. My guy, how the fuck does the art style not feel like fucking Mario, my guy? I mean, holy shit. You're making absolutely no sense right now, Rich. Because right now, the way I look at things, man, you're just talking out your fucking anal cavity as usual, dude. How does it suck, dude, man, when the art style is very similar to how every Mario game has looked over the last fucking 2 generations, man? Common sense, man. Common sense there, Rich, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're absolutely right, but that's common law. That's common logic. Something that Rich can't use is common logic. Of course, he has to resort to the fact that it looks like a mobile game. Are you fucking ill? Yo. Jesus Christ, Rich. Hey, at least you're honest, though, buddy. Nah, dude, but like, why? I don't understand. What is the issue with people have nowadays with color in their games? Like, what the fuck? When was that ever a fucking thing that should be ignored? When did that ever become a fucking validation of a goddamn gaming law that is against the law to fucking play games that have color in it? Who the fuck comes up with their own with these stupid dumb terminologies, man? Well, hey, at the end of the day, at least those games that actually do have color are actually going to be more remembered than the ones that don't have a lot of color in it. Again, you're not okay, Rich. Look at what you just said. How does it look like a mobile game? You're not giving me any comparisons. You're not giving me any valid reason as to why the game looks like fucking like a mobile game. That makes no sense. You got to back those claims up. You can't sit there and say that a game has bad art style when in actuality it doesn't. And also, for the record, Mario 3D World has some of the best level design out there. Oh, God, I swear to God. It looks like Candy Crush. Well, I guess 3D World looked like Candy Crush too. I guess all the games that were on the 3DS too as well looked like fucking Candy Crush too, my guy. Because they have very, very similar art styles. Very similar art styles. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Yep, if a game has too much color in it there, ladies and gentlemen, go based on Rich's logic. It's a mobile fucking experience. Like, oh God, man. Why do I even do these streams when I lose these many fucking brain cells in every fucking stream that I do? Jesus fucking Christ. What's up, Don? How you doing, my dear? I can't begin to comprehend, man, why people cannot understand common logic. I can't get it. I don't get it. But that is what you said. You just said that it looks like Candy Crush, and before that you said Mario Odyssey looks like a mobile game. That's not even what I said. That is what the fuck you just said. Like, what? Come on, Rich. Just stop, dude. Just stop. Okay, then why single out fucking a game which art style looks better than virtually any game on the fucking market? And I'm saying that fucking even when it comes to PlayStation games. A lot of people are fucking blown away by how God of War looks and shit and how Horizon looks, dude. I can honestly give two flying fucks how those games look. It's the gameplay that matters, which is why I'm not a big fan of fucking Horizon and why I think God of War is awesome. Hey, you and me both there, Don. I only got like 3.5 hours of fucking sleep. I should be back in bed. But I said, fuck it. I'm going to stream for a bit. But again, Rich, you're not giving me an example. Like you said, one game, Candy Crush. Candy Crush looks nothing like fucking goddamn Mario Odyssey. What the fuck are you talking about? Duh. Right? It does hurt these guys' souls. You're goddamn right it does, man. Yo, did you see how much the fucking Switch sold? In like the week of September 21st, man, when that Switch Lite came out? Like over 500,000. Sony only did a quarter of that. Xbox? Well, that's irrelevant. Fucking, like, Jesus Christ, dude. The Switch right now is fucking popping, and it's popping for a reason, and it's got fucking a lot of motherfuckers scared. It's got a lot of motherfuckers scared, dude. Very, very scared. Very scared indeedo. Hey. Yes, I like the Switch. And yes, I'm planning on buying one now that the Switch Lite is out, fucking because Nintendo's never going to drop the price over here in Canada, the original model, so I'm forced going with an actual fucking $300 goddamn model. Which I'm still not happy about, but fuck it, I'll take it anyways. I always buy Nintendo's consoles every generation. Hell, I bought the Wii U fucking before the PS4 and Xbox One, my guy. Hey. Yeah. Because I'm not paying fucking almost $500 to buy a goddamn Elite controller for the fucking, man, you know what? I'm not even going to go, I'm not going in there. I'm not going there. Not even talking about the Switch Lite, I'm just talking about the Switch in general. There's a lot of people out there. And Sam, you know that to be true. I'm not saying that any of you guys are scared, but I'm just saying there's a lot of people out there that are actually fucking shaking in their boots because of the Switch and how well the Switch is selling. But man, oh man, Civilization drops next month, man. Sadly, Death Stranding sadly has to wait till December, but I'll get Death Stranding for a Christmas gift next in December. But Civilization 6, yes, come to Fatal, come to Fatal. Go there, exercise the demons. Hell yeah, I was, dude. Hell yeah, I was. Until I actually started to see fucking the true potential of how Nintendo fans really actually behave. I didn't like what I was fucking becoming, man. So I changed that fucking narrative. Sweet fucking quick. What up, Smooth? My sexy UK brethren from another mother, man. What's up, Levon? How you doing there, Smooth, brother? Switch Lite has the potential to be a very expensive, almost unusable screen due to its Joy-Con problems. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. Yeah. Yeah. So I might, hopefully by the time I do get one next year, that problem will actually be resolved. I'm hoping to God that it will. You know what my favorite game, though, bad latency was, though, on the Wii U that I truly fucking adore? And it's going to be one of the first games I buy when I do get a Switch? Fucking Captain Toad, man. Captain Toad gets no love. Captain Toad is the fucking one of the best puzzle games I played in a long time, dude. That motherfucker is like the cutest little fucking midget, little fucking mushroom tip, little bitch ass mall cocksucker I ever seen in my life. He really is. Oh God, look who it is. We got the Japanese drooler up in this bitch now. That's looking great. That's all I need now. Tell you what, there, players. I'll buy the base game. You buy me the DLC, then I'll make it happen. Because Canada's locked behind a DLC. That just shows where my country last fucking actually exists. Behind a paywall. Captain Toad is greatness. You see what I mean, bad latency? You see what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker doesn't know greatness. He doesn't understand greatness. He may think he do, but he actually doesn't. He thinks a lot of the Japanese games that he's playing is greatness. Meanwhile, fucking greatness for a lot of Japanese games already happened before he was even fucking born. Like, that's the sad reality of it, man. Yo, Captain Toad, man, I played the fucking shit out of that game, dude, man. Beat every fucking goddamn mission, got every single fucking star, bonus star, everything in that game. Dude, that game was so good. So there you go, Rich. Now you're scaring him off, which is good because it'll make my chat feel a lot more lighter. Did you actually buy the VR fucking shit for that there, bad latency, or no? Because truth be told, if I did have a Switch, man, you know goddamn well that I would buy that cardboard shit. I wouldn't give a fuck. I could have some fun with that. Destiny 2, and then power level is 7. Oh my Christ. Man, I tried to play Destiny 2 when that free to play version came out there back on the first. Oh, that game is. Ah, damn, that game is so fucking boring to play, man. Just like the first one. Like, so many reused assets and shit. Yo, even the actual fucking beginning tutorial, man, is ripped right from fucking Destiny 1. What the fuck? Ah. Fucking I don't even know what to say about Destiny, man. Like I wanted to like really actually enjoy that game now that it's free to play. I thought maybe, the first year content would keep me happy and fucking satisfied. No, that game is just fucking terrible. Fucking terrible, man. Hey, overdone. Go easy on him. Actually, you know what? Don't even go easy on him, man. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, man. I'll give you full on permission there, Overdone. Fuck that cucumber ripping bitch ass up. Hey, don't get me wrong though, Don, man. Don't get me wrong, girl. I fucking, if you're enjoying Destiny, man, and you like that shit, hey, by all means, man, play to your heart content, man. Play to your heart content. I tried. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like no matter how many times fucking I try to fucking like to want to play something that's AAA, and like the moment that I do, like I feel like my stomach just like turns, man, and like I just want to vomit all over the fucking place, man. Like it's fucking it's oh god, I can't stand that feeling, dude. Actually, I don't. I really don't care for cucumbers, man. Oh no, I agree with you on that there, Sam, dude. Like, I love Nintendo, but like, fucking, I love them for their software and how good they are at doing what they do. But not every game yeah. Like, after all, remember fucking Wii Music? We all remember that fucking shit show. I played it, but it was fucking awful. Ah, okay, well then there you go. I think that's a game that you definitely got to play with friends to get more enjoyment out of it. And me playing it by myself, fucking doesn't really help at all. Period. But still, like, I just wanted to like download it and give it a try and see what it was like, man. I can't stomach it. I really can't stomach it. Like, I even recently the other day re-downloaded Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins, and I can't even fucking stomach to play that. Like, dude, man, like, fuck. Oh, I know. I used to hang out with people that did the exact same thing, Sam. Trust, buddy. I know exactly what you're saying, buddy. Actually, I'd much rather play Wii Sports than play Breakpoint. I can fucking promise you that right now. I'd rather play a fucking goddamn Barbie game than play anything that Ubisoft puts out this generation, dude. Real talk. Because at least I'll actually get a fucking full-fledged experience with no DLC or microtransactions locked behind about it. Because I should have fucking gonna have fun playing no goddamn Tom Clancy fucking break game point, man. Fuck that game. Right? See, Jemiah gets it. Jemiah definitely gets it. Uh huh. Yeah, I played the Wii U version of fucking of Watch Dogs, and it was fucking trash. Just like Overdone's taste in JRPG trash. Fucking heroes with the goddamn fucking trials of cold steel. Fuck off. That game is so good, bro. No. No, it is not. Oh, man. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta check my pro line too as well after this. I gotta make sure to see if my games got updated or not. See if the point spread fucking got changed. Because I'm waiting for the store to open up so I can go and fucking get my Sunday NFL ticket going. Even though I don't even watch football. How many people are on the actual fucking Funcom Discord, man? That's a lot of dumbass motherfucking gamers being on that Discord there, fucking overdone. No offense, buddy. But goddamn. Goddamn. Oh, Ubisoft is shit now, for sure. There's like 2,000 people in the Falcon. If you say 2,000 people, dude, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Because fucking Cobra TV has over fucking 5,000 people sitting in his goddamn Discord that are all No Man's Sky fans. Get the fuck out of my chat, bro. The fuck out of my chat. Once again, Overdone, he never fucking failed to fucking understand garbage. And yet you're playing it. Ah, shit. Overdone will never experience what true greatness actually is. You never will. I'm telling you there, Jemiah, dude. This motherfucker thinks that JRPGs are the end of all savers when it comes to RPG games, bro. And yet you and I are sitting here last night in the Discord server at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, man, playing an actual game that actually is a true RPG. Like, fuck, dude. That's fucking sad. That's really fucking sad. Goddamn. See, I look at Japanese fucking RPGs as being like those fake kind of RPGs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I'll stop. Because I don't want to get people all sensitive and butthurt and crying in my chat. Hey, yo, Jemiah, let me ask you a question, bro. How many people would you actually think? You think, okay, let's see here. Do you think Sick Humor would actually play fucking, what do you call it there? Fucking, would play Divinity Original Sin 2? I think Sick would have no problem getting into a game like that. Overdone wouldn't last a minute because his brain wouldn't be able to comprehend how the complexity of that game, so he's out. Players United? Maybe might actually. I can see Players United would definitely fuck with him, man, if he had it. Sad to be the one who wanted to play Code Vein without fucking knowing God Eater. Yet I played God Eater and that game was mediocre as fuck. What the fuck is your point? The Witcher 3 destroys any JRPG ever made. The Witcher 3 ain't fucking shit, man. The Witcher 3 is nothing compared to fucking Divinity Original Sin. Divinity Original Sin shits all over fucking Witcher 3, my guy. Depth, character, complexity, everything. Yeah, no, Sick definitely won't have a problem playing. I really fucking, man, god damn it, I wish there was crossplay on that shit, because I'll be playing that shit with you right fucking now if there was. Hey, man, more power to you, man. I can't stomach JRPGs anymore, dude, man, because they all fucking suck compared to what they used to be. I'm not a hipster, dude. You're the one that, don't be fucking sitting there calling me that there fucking rich tits of fucking U.S. cucumber fucking. Goddamn, bro. You're the prime example of what a hipster is, dude. Persona 5 is the one that's only well worth to fucking actually go through and play, as far as I'm concerned. Trials? If you want to talk about a boring ass fucking JRPG, play Trials of Cold Steel. Go play that shit. Like, that game is the epitome of putting someone in a fucking coma. Ah, Jesus Christ. No, I know it doesn't, Jemima. I know it doesn't. I just like getting a rise out of fucking idiots in my chat. Preferably overdone, because everything that he says is so unintelligent. But he always has to throw that whole entire education shit at me, man, like it actually means anything. But you're comparing a JRPG to a fucking massively open universe fucking procedural generated game. You see what I'm saying? Man, you gotta love that gaming logic, bro. You gotta love that shit. You gotta love that shit, dude. And yet there's more people that actually bought No Man's Sky than fucking any of the Trials games. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Man, you can talk all this shit that you want, Overdone. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, No Man's Sky will always be a lot more popular than any of the shit that you're fucking playing right now. Wait, you have friends, Overdone? Shit, you could have fooled me. Yep. And yet, No Man's Sky will always be more popular and always have people playing it. Unlike fucking goddamn stupid ass Trials of Cold shit. Nobody gives a fuck about Trials, dude. Nobody gives a rat's ass about that garbage. Nobody gives a fuck. Only dipshits like you, Overdone. Oh, and actually Savage Yuger. But at least he actually plays other games outside from Japanese garbage that comes out nowadays. I'm sorry, dude. Of course, they always do smoothies. You know how it is. You know how it is. Hasn't changed since launch. Exactly. Exactly. But what these guys fail to realize, though, is Smooth, is that this game fucking still sells more and still sells bi-weekly fucking than any game that they're fucking playing. And that's the hilarity of it, too. But oh, no. They don't care about that. They don't care about that. Wait, isn't Trials of Cold Steel on PC too? I thought that shit was also on PC. Why not? Because you always talk about fucking sales all the goddamn time when it comes to anything Xbox related. So clearly you care about numbers there, Overdone. See, and I'm glad that you said that too, because right there is a prime example of what everybody does at their best. They always gotta fall back on everything. See, Overdone fell for my trap yet again. What a loser. What a fucking loser. What's the best game I played so far this generation? Bloodborne, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, God of War, No Man's Sky, Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's like my top 5. 4, 5, whatever. Trials of Cold Steel is not quality, dude. I'm sorry to say, but it's not. Well, maybe from a story narrative, yeah, I could probably say yes to that. But gameplay-wise, fuck to the hell no. I'm at the doctor's this Tuesday, fucking, to see how I'm coping since taking my antidepressant. No, well, hopefully everything works out well for you there, Don. Okay, I won't argue that. Because Trials in the Sky actually does look pretty good. I very doubtful. I'm very, very doubtful in that. Wait, isn't that supposed to be fucking like? Isn't Trial 3 supposed to be like the third? Like not the third one, but I mean like the one that's actually supposed to be like this generation only. So it's not like a ported shit. Well, either way, enjoy mediocrity, bro. Enjoy mediocrity at its finest. Oh, really? You can't have any beer with that shit? Damn. That sucks. Man, since you didn't finish school, fucking no wonder you couldn't read quality lore games. This motherfucker wants to talk about fucking lore, and yet here I borderline worship fucking Bloodborne's fucking lore and shit like that. Man, fuck off. Get out of my chat. Get out of my fucking chat, you illiterate cunt. Opinion. Smash Bros. Games have just been a rehashed game with more characters since the GameCube generation. I can wholeheartedly agree. Hey. You see what I mean? How he always has to fall back and resort to the whole school thing or No Man's Sky shit? Like, that's the only thing he has to use against me. That's it. Nothing the fuck else. It's the same song and fucking dance, the same cars every fucking day. Every day. You need to start coming up with some more originality there, fucking Overdone. I never said anything about fucking about bad lore. You're the one that said something about fucking that can't read quality lore. Fucking, man, you are fucking stupid as fuck, dude. I swear to God, Overdone. You are fucking dumb as fuck. And you don't even realize how fucking stupid you really actually are. Yeah, it's real. I didn't finish high school. I don't give a fuck. And I don't need to finish school in order to understand quality in video games, motherfucker. The fuck out of my chat for thinking something that stupid. Man, fucking put them up your ass. I don't want them. Nobody questions my taste. The only reason, actually, you know what? I take that back. People do question my taste, but those people that question my taste are the same individuals, man, that fucking are sitting there praising games from developers that are raping your wallet fucking dry. You think I'm going to actually listen or take into an account what somebody thinks about my taste in video games? Ah, damn, Overdone. Yeah, now I know that you really are that stupid. Wait, what time is it right now? How long have I been going for? An hour? Jesus Christ. Definitely gonna have to get the fuck out of here in a minute, though. What do you mean I can't afford those games to begin with? Says who? You? Well, I could easily buy those games, but I choose not to buy those games. Why would I buy a game from a developer that I know is going to fucking rape me dry in the long run? Or that has done some shady shit before in the past? Once again, overdone. Stop being stupid. Hold on a second here. What is that fucking notification for? Data usage? What? How? That didn't seem right. I'll figure that out. Nah, bro. Nah, there's way worse devs out there. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I want to thank y'all. Love y'all. Yeah, definitely, Jamal. I'll be around, dude. And I'll see you guys here on the next one, man. I'm out this bitch. Deuces.